whatever time you're tuning in. Today we have FilmGear's Apollo series of LED Fresnels. Before you, we have the 300 watt, the 150, and the 90 watt. We also have a 500 watt that comes in daylight or tungsten. The output on these is the 300 watt being a 1K tungsten equivalent, the 150 watt is a 650 equivalent, and the 90 watt is a 300 equivalent. And all these three right here are bicolor, and the 500 that we have is a 2K output equivalent. As you can see, the LED Fresnels, they come with standard issue barn doors that easily just clip on and off through the ring. And so to turn these on, we have right here on the back the power button, the power connector, we have our spot and flood knob, we have our menu, and then our presets for color temperature and our DMX in and out, and then also a USB port for firmware updates. And here on the menu, you have your presets that are standard issue with most of our bicolor units, and then pushing in the knob takes you to the overface where you can choose your color control. You can choose to change the speed of the fan or turn them off completely. And you can also go to your dimming output percentage as well as your DMX settings. So everything you would need to control the light can easily be found in the menu just by clicking in the knob and then scrolling to whatever it is you need, and then clicking it one more time. And you can control virtually everything about the light just from one knob. The bicolor range on our tungsten Fresnels does go from 6,000 Kelvin to 2,700 Kelvin, as well as dimming from 0% all the way to 100%. And just to quickly showcase the spot and flood function, I'm going to bring up the light to 100%. And here you can see it's on full spots, and then just by turning this knob, that is full flood. And additionally, on the side, you can see that there is a meter showing you where full flood and full spot is, and it changes depending on where the light is within the unit. And so the weights on these units is not showing the 500 being at 33 pounds, the 300 is 26 pounds, the 150 is 11 pounds, and the 90 being 6 pounds. The 500 through the 150 all have a junior pin yoke attachment, while the 90 watt is the only one with the baby receiver. So it's extremely lightweight, and you can kind of get away with mounting it in more places than you can these larger Fresnels, but it still has a pretty good output for its size. And so on fan mode, you have auto, low speed, and off. On auto, the fans will come on intervals whenever the light gets to a certain temperature, and they'll kick off once it kind of stabilizes. And then on low speed, the fans will come on the same way, but at a lower speed, making less noise. And then on off, the fans will shut off until the fan reaches kind of almost like a too hot area, and then they will kick on until the fan levels again, so that no damage ever occurs to the light by turning off the fans. So you do have the option of controlling the fans also through DMX. If ever you're on set and you're getting a complaint that the fans are making too much sound, you can just turn them off for recording and then turn them back on once you cut. So the 150, 300, and 500 all use a TrueCon power connection, and the 90 watts is the only one that uses PowerCon. So the uses for Fresnel lights, first and foremost, the use of LED Fresnels is to replace tungsten Fresnels. So a lot of these have the capability of going from both tungsten to daylight, or tungsten will just keep you within the tungsten range, and you'll have to be applying filters if you want to change the color temperature. But with these lights, you can easily just change whatever color temperature to whatever you have in mind, as well as they use less power, they put out less heat than tungsten Fresnels, and also depending on the size, most of these are smaller than their tungsten equivalents. And more uses of these lights would be, you can use them to light backgrounds because of their hard light, or you can even use them as a key light if you put them through diffusion. So they are pretty versatile lights to have within your arsenal. The max surface temperature for these Fresnels is going to be 145 degrees, while a safe operating range is going to be 113 degrees. So at 145 degrees is when the fans will kick on, and they will stay on until the light reaches 113 again. It's a safer operating range. It's not going to be damaging any of the internal circuits. And as the case with all of our lights, these lights have a CRI rating of over 95, as well as a TLCI rating over 95 as well. So moving on, we have our Boxer line, and we also have our tungsten Fresnel line. Our tungsten Fresnels go from 150 all the way up to 24K. So if you ever need anything in between as far as a tungsten unit, we have that, and we also have them in the junior configuration as well as the studio configuration. And here we have our 800 HMI Boxer, also known as a Joker, a poor man's HMI. It's a very versatile light. We have 800 and we also have a 400 size. It's a very compact, versatile light because you can make it do whatever you need it to do. You can use it in a bare bulb configuration or with the head on, so that you can put in your scrims or barn doors and shape the light. You can remove this for, in our kits we have soft boxes. We also have, in our kits we have the soft boxes, and we also have lantern soft boxes that you can attach to the front. And we also have a full set of different lenses that you can attach to the front of this light, such as frosted, wide angle, ultra frosted, ultra wide, and flood. So you can shape the light to make it do whatever you need to do. In the kit we have a stem that comes with it, as well as the ballast. This is an 800 to 575 ballast. It has 3 modes, which is flicker free, the default, silent, which is silent ballast running, and then 300 hertz, which is for high speed shooting. It puts more power into the bulb for when you are shooting at a higher speed, so there's no flicker within your shot. And then it can dim down all the way to a full stop, lower than its max output. And then it also has the off and on modes as well. Another configuration that we can do here in-house is we can configure the head to hold a Leco barrel adapter. So if you need to be using one of those with your 800 Boxer, then just let us know and we can modify the head for you.